Specially Abled Musicians program called SAM is an initiation to celebrate the spirit and talent of musicians with special needs. Music has no boundaries. It sees the unseen and speaks the unspoken.
Oh wow! That's it! Wow!
Hey, I'm Molly. I have been into music from my young age.
Hi, I'm Gitu Zili from Kohima. Prior to my misfortune, I wasn't really into music, but during those difficult times, music became my companion and comforted me and showed me that even during the darkest times, there is still beauty to be discovered. I'd like to convey my gratitude to the organizers of the Brillante Piano Festival for affording us this opportunity to showcase our talent, and I believe that this event will act as a catalyst in attracting musicians with a diverse ability, not only from our state, but also from across the country.
So happy to introduce my piano student Thero. He's 7 years old and is on the spectrum. Since taking his music lessons, he has improved a lot in his visual motor coordination and attention span. And to witness all this growth and development is so uplifting. And the reason behind, the boost behind all this growth and development is his supportive family.
Hi, moi la nam duk sum le ase, aru moi yim chu manu ase.
Hi, my name is Rocky and I am from Mizoram.
He is Writam Changkakoti. Writam has been involved with music since the age of 7. He is visually impaired, in fact born visually impaired. However, that hasn't stopped him from realizing and achieving his dreams.
We thank our specially abled musicians for sharing their music with us in this edition of Brillante Piano Festival.
As you have witnessed the 3-minute video of Sam, this is the very reason which catapults Brillante to a different level. We are doing a festival which has purpose, it has soul. Adding this year, Sam has been very special, and joining me on stage in a while is what I call him the Stevie Wonder of Assam, although he told me not to say that. So Writam Changkakoti is from Assam. He started the tabla when he was 9 years old, and he released his debut album by 2005, Rhythm's Jyoti, and 2006 he released Black Shining. He also scored the background music for the feature film Roses May Not Be Red, which actually went on to win the Rainbow Award 2007. Besides music, he is very academically accomplished. He has his literature in English from Guwahati University. And we will have a very brief conversation with him on stage. So please help me invite Writam Changkakoti on stage. Welcome, Writam, to Brillante, 4th edition.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to ask you 2 very important questions. I'm sure the audience would also like to know you a little bit more. The first question that I want to ask you, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. The first question that I want to ask you is, as a differently abled musician, did you ever experience fear in your life as you embarked on this journey?
First of all, not really until some time, but after a certain point when I started playing the keyboard, I got to realize or got to hear that, as a musician, it's important that you know how to read and write music, not just play music. And here in Guwahati or in Assam, we rarely know about how the music notation is written in Braille and stuff. And we didn't even know that it's written in Braille or it could be written in Braille. So it was a huge challenge for me as having a disability and taking music as a career, where people used to say that, it's almost impossible to carry on with this career towards the later phase of life if you cannot read and if you cannot write music. I mean, sheet music and stuff. So that was kind of a huge fear that I had. So I've been trying to get over it, and the journey continues.
Thank you for being honest. I don't know whether I mentioned this. He plays the synthesizer, the piano, tabla, as well as the guitar. So now coming to my second query, being a differently abled musician, especially in the Northeast, what has been your greatest challenge?
Actually, when it comes to being first of all, a musician is a musician, and but with having some sort of disability, there is always some challenges. And as I said, I think it's the same thing that I would say. I mean, besides, if I could play other instruments, I think having said that I play synthesizer and all, and that sort of electronic instruments, and those has been kind of a huge challenge, and which is not just about Northeast India actually, and it's about anybody who is visually impaired wanting to take up the instrument is kind of a challenge, because it's so much to do with memorization and stuff rather than actually being able to see and know what's there. So I, to be honest, still struggle with it. Even now I struggle with it, and there are times when I also get frustrated at times, but then eventually I try my best to go on with whatever I have instead of whatever I don't have. And that's how I'm here today, kind of.
Thank you. Your answers were very heartfelt. He will be introducing his pieces as he performs, so give it up for Writam Changkakoti.
Thank you, everybody. I hope I'm clearly audible to everybody. And okay, so the first piece that I would be playing is one of my favorites, and it's by Yanni. It's called Until the Last Moment. And I heard this piece when I was in probably 5th or 6th standard, and since then I have had a dream of someday being able to play this piece on stage. Sometimes I used to try, and then I used to just get stuck in the middle and give up, and that things happen. But it's for the first time that I'm performing this finally on stage, and I hope I'll be able to do some amount of justice to it, and I also hope that you will also enjoy listening to it. Thank you. Thank you. So the last that I will be performing is a song by Elton John, and it's one of my favorites of Elton John again. And at one point of time in my life, I dreamed of at least playing this song somewhere, if not singing, but at least playing with somebody. But today I'm trying to sing this song, and I hope you'll like it. It's called Candle in the Wind. Goodbye, Norma Jean. Though I never knew you at all, you had the grace to hold us in while those around you crawled. They crawled out of the woodwork and they whispered into your brain. They said to move away, and they made a change your name. Seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Toughest role you ever played. Hollywood created a superstar, and the pain was the price you paid. Even when you died, all the press still hounded you. All the papers had to say was that Marilyn was found in the news. And it seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your legend ever did. Goodbye, Norma Jean. Though I never knew you at all, you had the grace to hold yourself while those around you called. Goodbye, Norma Jean. From the young man in the 22nd row who sees you as something more than sexual, more than just our Marilyn Monroe. To me, you lived your life like a candle in the wind, never knowing who to cling to when the rain set in. And I would have liked to have known you, but I was just a kid. Your candle burned out long before your end ever did. Burned out long before your legend ever did.
Talent knows no gender, no race, no religion. It does not discriminate. It empowers, it blooms, it explodes, and Writam's performance is certainly proof of that. Oh, what great joy it is to be in the presence of greatness. Join me, ladies and gentlemen, in applauding Mr. Writam for his fantastic